Dissection of the cockroach. Let us know the basic information of the cockroach. First of all, the classification of this cockroach. This cockroach kingdom is Animalia, phylum Arthropoda, class Insecta, family Blattidae, genus Periplaneta, species Americana. Because species Americana, there are many species about in cockroach. So Americana is the common species and is found in everywhere in your home or locally. It is can found everywhere. So now the morphological characters. You can see, first of all, we divide the body of the cockroach into three distinct, because the cockroach is divided into three distinct regions. First of all, you can see this is the head part. This is the head part. This is the head part. Then the thorax part and the abdomen. First of all, the head. The head is triangular in shape. So you can see it is triangular in shape and lies entirely at the right angle to the longitudinal body axis. Now the thorax part. The thorax is divisible into three, that is prothorax, mesothorax, and the metathorax. Each thorax segment give rise to a legs or the appendages. First of all, you can see these two which is near the head. This one pair is the prothoracic leg. You can see these are the prothoracic leg. Then the middle one, the middle pair is known as mesothoracic leg, and the last one pair, which is big in size, is the metathoracic leg. Now we come in the dorsal side. This cockroach bears two pairs of wings. One is you can see this four wings, which is known as a tegment, which is arise from the mesothorax. You can see the color, dark and opaque in color. These are the tegment which arise from the mesothorax, and down these two wings, this pair is the known as hind wing, which is held in flight. This is for the protection purpose, and this is for the which protect this hind wing. This forewing protect this hind wing, which is held in flight. This hind wing held in flight, but this tegment, like I said, forewing, which is help to cover or save the dorsal part of the cockroach. Now come to the abdomen. The abdomen is divisible into 10 segments. You can see difficult. You can see it is divisible into 10 segments, and each of which is surrounded by the chitinous exoskeleton. You can see these are the exoskeleton. This black, the exoskeleton plates. You can see these are the exoskeleton plates. I will show you. You can see these are the exoskeleton plates, which is known as sclerites. You can see these are the exoskeleton plates known as sclerite, including the dorsal one is known as target. The ventral is known as sarnite. And the lateral, this lateral side is known as pleurites. So these are the morphological part of the cockroach. I discuss about you. These are this one is known as head part, the thorax, and this is abdomen. So now start the dissection part. So let us dissect this cockroach. First of all, you have to cut all this tegment. So cut all these tegments. Then the hind wing, which helps in flight. You can see this is a male part. This is a male cockroach, and this is known as a circus, which is identified. And for this circus, this is a male. You can easily identify, because in female it is not present. It is only present in male, so it is a male cockroach. Now dissect the legs. First of all, you cut the metathoracic leg. Very carefully cut. Then mesothoracic leg, you cut it. Now you cut both ways. Now make a cut. Slowly you should make a cut. Then you take a scissor, cut from here. After cutting, pin it. Then pin it up in there. Don't go very fast. So pin this way. After pinning, we should give a water by water. After water, you should clean the fats, which you can see. You can see, clean all these fats. Should clean all these fats. Don't go very fast. Slowly so clean this whole thing. We have seen that I have cleaned the external body covering, so you can observe the internal organ so clear and without having any doubts. Don't go very fast, do it slowly. Give again drops of water. Clean all the fats from your plates. After cleaning, I have cleaned all this. Now you can observe the salivary gland. It is very difficult, but you can observe very clearly. These are the salivary glands. You can see these are the salivary glands. These are the salivary gland, and the middle you can see the salivary reservoir in both sides. It is one pair, one in the left and another one in the right. Now in the finnex, then salivary gland and the ciliary reservoir. This is the esophagus. You can see this is the esophagus. You can see this is the esophagus in this side. And also in, you can see this is the esophagus. Okay, this is the esophagus. In the end of the esophagus, there the esophagus, and this back-like or sac-like structure is known as a crop. And the end of the crop, there exists the gizzard. There exists a gizzard. I will show you in the. You can see this is a crop part, and the end you can see the gizzard. In this, the gizzard is present. After the gizzard, there you can see the hepatic cica. These are the hepatic cica. You can observe this white color. This is the hepatic cica, whose number is 6 to 8. Hepatic cica is present in the cockroach. This white is the hepatic cica. Then the yellow, you can see the yellow structure. You can see the yellow structure. These are this yellow structure. I will show in a zoom. You can see this yellow structure. There the yellow structure is present. These are the yellow structure, or yellow in color. These are the Malpighian tubules. They are small filament, the yellow filamentous, the Malpighian tubules, which are present 100 or 150 in the middle. You can see that these are the Malpighian tubules. The Malpighian tubules. Now, after Malpighian tubules, at the after the Malpighian tubule, these are the ileum, and a small black like small sac like structure. You can again see it's large. These are the colon. These are the colon. These are the Malpighian tubules. Then the ileum is this black. You can see. You can very observe. These are the black. These are the ileum, and these are the this colon. And after colon, the rectum is present. In the this rectum is present. So after dissection, you should level the hole in this manner. In this manner, you should level the organs of the cockroaches. First of all, the pharynx. Pharynx is present in the after the head. There the pharynx is present. Then the esophagus started. The pharynx. First of all, the pharynx. Then it comes the salivary gland. The salivary gland is present, and the salivary gland also contain a salivary reservoir. Then after salivary gland and reservoir, there come esophagus. These are the esophagus. So esophagus I have indicates esophagus. Then after esophagus, then the crop. You can see the bag-like structure, sac-like structure, the crop. After crop, the gizzard is. After crop, the gizzard. At the end of the crop, where the crop is ended, at the end of the crop, the gizzard is present, which chewed the food materials which is eaten by the cockroach. In this gizzard, the food particles are chewed or grinded in small pieces. Now, hepatic cica in there after gizzard, the 6 to 8 small white filamentous hepatic cica is present. Then hepatic cica, the yellow filamentous Malpighian tubules present. Then Malpighian tubule, then come ileum. I have given the level ileum. Then colon is you can see this the backline sac-like structure. You can see this is the colon. The waste material will be released from the rectum. These are the whole process you have seen. The whole process of the cockroach. So these are the dissection of the cockroach. So I will show you the process how the food will taken from cockroach and from digestion process. First, the food is taken, or as you know, it is taken from mouth and it is grinded in the teeth. The presence small teeth are present. Then it comes to the esophagus. It comes to the esophagus. Then it goes to the crop. After crop, the food particles are collected or stored in the crop. Then it passes to the gizzard. In the gizzard, it helps to grinding the food materials in a small particles or small pieces. Then the hepatic cica will have the food. The secretion will be juicy, or digestive juices released by the hepatic cica, which help for digestion of the food. Then the Malpighian tubules. Malpighian tubules also secrete some